25.
Because I believe I'm grade 2, you know.
You are.
Yeah.
That is the power of speaking these things to self. Is exactly the same power. When I was 25, I said to my parents, at the age of 45, I'm going to leave the corporate world because I'll be very rich. I told them at 25, but I never spoke about it again. But I always thought about it. I'll speak it to myself, not to anybody. So I started protecting that information and kept it to myself and continued to tell myself. And that is why at the age of 35, I was already working towards that dream and I could see it will come to fruition. And when I was 38, my mother said to me, I cannot believe you are going to achieve it. My favorite grandmother, who passed away a few years ago, may her soul rest in peace, she kept saying to me, you are such a gifted child. You are special. You are going to be something greater. When I was 38, she said, the same year my mother spoke to me, she said, the things I'm seeing about you are scary because God is going to do greater. And what you told us when you were 25, it's going to be. At the age of 42, I left the corporate world. And I sit here today as an award-winning property investor in a field in which I did not go to university for.
With a multi-million rand property portfolio.
Over 100 million property portfolio.
Million. Yes.
But I told these things to myself because I've always believed I am great and I'm going to be greater. And when I heard my family confirm this to say, we can see you working towards it, I felt so encouraged and I worked harder. And to sit here today to say, I've got more than 700 students that I'm empowering to be property investors because I want them to be leaders of impact and change South African landscape when it comes to joblessness, I am fulfilled.
Your husband must give a mentorship on how to find a powerful wife. We will learn now.
Oh my goodness.
A master class on how to find a wife. Guess I'm plugging you,
Oh my goodness.
So, do you have any message for South Africa? More specifically for people that are in pursuit of their careers, their businesses, their professional lives, and they are aspiring to build a life worth living. What advice do you have for those people?
I'd say to every single person that we are great and we all deserve greatness. But in our pursuit for greatness, let us not forget ourselves. Let us not lose ourselves. Let us not lose our focus. I think we tend to focus too much on that which we want and that we start losing on every other opportunity around us. Maybe that which we want so hard is not exactly where we're supposed to be. So I'm saying in our pursuit for greatness, let us be so open to everything else around us because our path might just be channeled. And I think I managed to do that. My path was channeled by chance because my eyes were so open to what was happening around me in my pursuit for greatness. So you all deserve greatness, but be open to opportunities around you. You never know where it's going to take you.
Sure. Do you have any mentorship programs that you are running? I mean, I know it's for the students, but I'm trying to plug that as well.
Okay, yes, so our mentorship is not only for students. The reason why we only made public the student mentorship is because we just had too much in our plates and we had a lot of students to empower. So other people outside of Opal, only those who would come to us and say, mentor me, we will take them. But now after Leading Woman Award and Investor of the Year, I'm getting a lot of inquiries. So I decided, okay, it's fine. We're going to open it to everybody. So now we have opened our mentorship program for everyone, where we walk with you the journey into property investment, hoping that one day you're going to be in the big leagues. We have relationships with many potential funders. We've built collaborations and partnerships. We've been in the business for a few years now. We know how to successfully run your student accommodation and also rental apartments or houses. So we are in a position where we can actually work with you and give you the practical steps into becoming a successful property investor.
That's great. And then tell me something as we are drawing to a close. If you were to speak to a young person sitting at home right now, watching us through the screen, and you were to empower them with information that they can go use tomorrow morning when they wake up after watching this, what would you say to them?
I'm never going to tell anyone that you can run now to TAF and they'll give you funding, or you can go to GPF, or you can